How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. If this is your first time, consider liking, subscribing, all that good stuff. Really helps out a bunch. So today we're going over the T.REX ARMS Sidecar 2.0 holster. Going to be a pretty short video because at the end of the day this is just a piece of plastic that you shove down in your pants, so no need for a 20-minute video. This is my second T.REX ARMS Sidecar holster. First one was for a Glock 43. Sold the gun, sold the holster. This is my current configuration, current setup. For a Gen 5 Glock 19, has a Surefire X300 on it. So I'm going to be talking about the experience that I've had with this over the past few years of owning these holsters. First off, the things that I do like, I love the attachments that they offer on their website. I also have the tourniquet attachment for it. Super easy to swap out. There's no footage in this video of doing that, but you just remove the center pin, take off what you don't want, put on what you do, slide it back in. So the customization to me is a big part in why I like these holsters, and will probably continue to buy them. I just got back from a 8-hour car ride, had this thing on me the whole time. Wasn't the worst, wasn't the best. Part of that is due to my weapon setup. Having that long flashlight is the same length as a Glock 34, which is a pretty long gun. If you're considering buying one of these, think about what light you run, what gun you run, and that's going to play a big role in how comfortable this holster is for you. Another thing to consider is your body type. If you're a big dude and you got a gut pushing out, it's not going to conceal very well. Your gut's going to push out the ass end of the gun and make you print. Also might consider getting a shorter light like a TLR 7 or 8, something like that. I've had those before and really good luck with them. I'm going to continue with this Surefire X300 just because overall I like the setup. I like a little bit more weight up front of the gun. Helps when you're shooting. Another thing to think about and just consider, I'm not going to talk about it too much, but your belt. The gray belt is from Warrior Poet Society, a blue alpha belt. In the later clips where I'm actually shooting, I'm running a leather belt. A little bit more difficult to get the holster to attach to that just because the belt's wider. So take that into consideration when you're picking those two things out, because a belt can make or break your holster setup. One thing that I always do, or have done since I've owned these holsters, is when you get the holster, the claw or wedge, whatever you like to call it, is positioned on the back of the holster, I go ahead and move it up to the front so that it pushes against your belt just a little bit more. It makes it easier to conceal. For me, it's pretty easy to conceal as it is. Not as good as the Glock 43 that I had, but I'm willing to sacrifice some concealability for a better shooting gun for me personally. The biggest takeaways should probably be, it's a good holster. I like it. Wouldn't change too much about it. If anything, a belt's important. Consider what gun you want to have shoved down in your pants pointing at your unit all day, because the length and overall size, what light you want to run, is going to play a big part in how comfortable it is for you and how easily it conceals. Also, think about if appendix carry is even right for you. It's by no means the most comfortable form of carrying a gun on you, but for me, it's one of the best ways to conceal it and know right where it's at and easily accessible. But most importantly, get out there and train with your gear. Throw on a mask, run around the yard with your dog, shoot some guns. Because if you ever need to use this gear, which is why I bought mine, I want to be squared away with it, familiar with it. If you guys made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. We're going to be pushing out some new videos soon. Like, subscribe, all that stuff if you found any value in this, and we'll see you next time.